Alright, hello, it's me again. As ever. Generally speaking, I feel like if you're on this channel, it's gonna be me. If it's not me, we got some problems. It is me! It's you! I mean, it's me. It is me talking to you. And tonight, more Wavetale. Looking forward to that. We are down to, 1, 2, 3, 4 locked achievements. So I assume we're gonna be done with Wavetale soon. And after that, I will probably swap over to something else. Unsure what. Could be Sable, could be Sheepo. Unsure. Don't know. But hello, we are 3.5 minutes out from starting. That's about 2 forward pushes for you folks watching YouTube. For those of you watching the stream live, pushing forward won't do anything. So that's very funny. Me. I actually can't really think where this story is gonna go at this point, but hopefully it goes well. And I'm eagerly waiting until tomorrow. Tomorrow, Virtua Fighter 5 Revo unlocks. So, I'm gonna be mashing it out, as they say, and that's gonna be fun. I'm probably not going online with it, but who knows. Glad you won't be interrupted by work. Yeah. I'm always happy when, that can be the primary distraction, but I never actually demand it. I understand that not everybody can hang on my every word. At least not all the time. Yep, no pump. I am looking at... Given that I'm looking at 3D options, I am amused by the idea that I might be able to use a joystick to control the palm, but... I don't know, it depends on which model I pick, it depends on, a lot of things, really. But, I like the idea of full palm control. I don't know. Look. Have to get an extensible scroll ball. I have to be able to make it taller sometimes. I don't understand why I would want to be taller. I can understand why I would want to be shorter. I have some trouble understanding why I would want to be taller. Oh well. Shorter works. Yes! Log compression. We are down to 13 seconds. That means I should stop looking longingly at Virtua Fighter and actually move the game stuff over. Halt the music. It's time to halt the music. It's time to change the scene. It's time to make you folks come down here. Someday my enormous floppy ears may be able to like obstruct your view in real time. Alright. And we have Wavetale. It was adaptive music. I'm not sure if that's working. The music is not exactly what I would call adaptive. Well, maybe. Ah. Not hearing much. Okay, there it is. Why are you here? What's with the crowd?
Oh.
That gloom wave overran all of Stranville. We need reinforcements. And now we need stuff. I hear you have a spark reactor. You can't come into my home and just demand things. Okay, we did hear this last time. We brought tea leaves. Tea leaves? Huh. Well, there should still be a working reactor in this ship here. You'll need to clean this place up if you're gonna have a shot at getting up there. Well, Sigrid, get to it. Right. Okay. This is really quiet. Now this is really quiet from me. Why? How's the volume? Volume's fine. Why does this seem so quiet? I genuinely don't know. How is it for you guys? Sound effects are low. Maybe it's just the area. Maybe? Sound effects do seem quiet. I just don't know. Game's all over the place. Oh well, it's fine. Let's move on and see what happens. Maybe the music is supposed to overshadow what's going on here. I don't know why I'm bothering to... Excuse me. I don't know why I'm bothering to collect all of these, but... You know. I am. And we're doing nicely, I mean, this isn't exactly, like, hard mode platforming. But I've been enjoying the motion and movement in this game a lot. Hello! Welcome to the realm of very quiet sound effects. The gas the dirty paw spray makes the gloom and Strider sprout plants in sync. I think we head to that big crack. The one with the spotlight shining directly on it so we notice it. Yeah, the music is extremely ambient right now. I'm gonna restart this and see if it comes back with the sound engine tweaked at all. Because it sounds weirdly muffled and the music is kind of overwhelming everything. So, I don't know. I'm gonna restart. Hopefully it won't take us all the way back to the dock. I don't know when the last time it would have checkpointed would be. It took us all the way back to the dock. Alright. That's fine. And the sound effects are still super quiet, so that solved nothing. Alright. Thank you. That sound effect was not super quiet. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave the gloom there. I don't really see a point to cleaning out every single chunk. Every chunk. Sometimes we can just leave it there. It's fine. It's not harming anyone. It's just being sludgy. Maybe we do actually oh, there's a switch back there that I missed. Well. It is quiet and moody, I suppose, and that's just how it's supposed to be. Unlike me. I'm not terribly quiet or moody. I am, however, going over here. This windfall. And now we can... get launched? And back over here and through here. And I think we're just gonna have to clear out all of these guys for that button to work. There we go. Button is probably enabled. No? Oh, that's weird. We can't jump on it either. There we go. Oh. Alright, and I guess next we, wow, we couldn't even sustain the dive that long. That was a little embarrassing. Oh. Alright, that's what we needed. Let's get going. Before you leave, could Water Girl go clean off my generators as well? I'd prefer to have my radiator working tonight. Of course, I'll do that. Siggy, we're in a hurry. You can go ahead, I'll be right behind you. Well, make it quick. You heard the lady, make it quick. I'll be inside. What they've done here is interesting in that, like... This is obvious busy work. Like, there's no reason we have to do this. And we are in a hurry. But the way they've set it up narratively means that we kind of want to do this instead of going ahead and, like, fucking off with Grandma. I respect that. The narrative setup makes it feel like this is something, Sigurd would do. On this, I want to help everybody. Okay, we've got wire running up there. There we go. And of course. I really don't know if the set. Ooh, okay. That's a really weird setup. Why would you reverse on me like that? Am I not supposed to be going out here? The camera, is wild in this game sometimes. Not really meant positively. Alright, and last we go up this mess. Hi. No, I'm just gonna smack you repeatedly in the face while you try and punch me. At no point have I really felt threatened by the combat in this game, and I think that's probably by design. Am I gonna make this? I don't think I'm gonna make this. Is there a spring out here? No. And that is not a walkable surface. Alright. So, what have I got? There we go. Add a dash in and it works.
What's the matter? You look like you've seen a ghost.
The Striders! I couldn't hold them back. And then the Dirty Paws showed up.
The Whistlers.
Yeah, the Whistlers. Anyway, I was sure they would kill me. But they didn't. Actually, I think they tried to...
Help you?
Yeah.
You know, all those stories you've been fed are not to be trusted.
How do you know?
Because I am one of those dirty paws you're all so afraid of. Although I prefer to be called by our rightful name. Care for a cup? That beloved dandelion of yours spat its poison into the sea. Eventually, it reached our lands. Big, nasty blobs that crawled onto our fields and destroyed our crops. We sent message after message to make you understand the damage you were causing, but you wouldn't listen. So eventually, we took matters into our own hands.
What did you do?
We realized we had to stop the gloom ourselves by sabotaging the Dandelion's main conduit. Our boat got hit just after midnight. 3 of us were killed immediately, and 1 lived long enough to say his prayers. I was crying like a babe, but having no wound severe enough to stop me, I kept going. Just before dawn, I reached my target. It was all up to me now. Our scientists had devised a fluid that was meant to drip into the heart of the dandelion and stop the machinery from running. Our mission was to pump it into one of the central vents, and that's what I did. I pumped the fluid in, plugged the vent, and I left. I didn't look back at first. The only thing I could think of was getting away. But then, when I turned my head, the entire thing had turned into a monster. Gloom shooting out like fountains of black saliva. I remember thinking of 100-armed octopuses and giant spiders, mythological creatures from my childhood stories. Then came a deafening thunder. The whole thing started to burst. Well, I guess you know the rest.
The ground cracked, the ocean roared, and Strandville was lost in the deep.
After what I caused, I couldn't bear to face anyone. So I settled here.
How did you survive the explosion?
All I know is that I passed out. When I woke up, the sea was calm. But the city was gone. And the people. All we wanted was to put an end to our misery. You understand? I followed the instructions, but it didn't work out. It didn't... Sweet mother of sparks, I should have died with the others.
You tried to save your people. You didn't know this would happen.
You're very kind. Just like your mother.
My mother?
She was my friend, the bravest person I ever met. She listened to us, even after the flood. She believed me when I told her that we never meant any harm. She even wanted to help me put things right, so we set out to try and fix the damage I'd caused. But we never... She never... She was investigating methods to change the behavior of the gloom. One day she came to my hideout looking for clues, as she put it. I told her to get lost. She wasn't easily scared. Like mother, like kid, I guess. She had been breeding flowers, you see. Some kind of modified version of the night weaver. An herb we grow back home. She had learned that its roots could bind the gloom back into the weave rock and stop it from spreading. She wanted me to take her to the pipe that started the rupture. Her idea was to pour some spark-induced night weaver seeds into the central vent and turn the dandelion into a sort of mending machine. Don't ask me about the science. That was her forte.
So you went back there?
Yes, child. She even made us go inside. She said it was crucial. I refused at first, but your mother was a very convincing woman. And I know you won't believe me when I tell you this, But it was as though the gloom felt threatened by us. Your mother fought for her life. I lost my right leg trying to save her, and I'd gladly give my left too, if that could bring her back. Since then, the gloom has kept spreading, like the plague it is.
Is there nothing left to do?
The airship manages to fight it off to some extent, using spores from the Nightweaver. But we have nowhere near what would be needed to fight it off forever.
What about this?
By all sparks, where did you get that? We have to get you to the airship. You have to show them!
The airship! They're gonna shoot it down!
What? Who?
That machine Cassius was talking about. It's a spark weapon to shoot down the Whistler's barge.
Oh, those fools! May the gloom drown them! Curse all of them and their trigger-happy fingers! They're nothing but a bunch of short-sighted idiots! You must stop them, do you understand? Do whatever it takes to keep those morons from firing. Then you have to find Moira. Just follow the barge.
Moira?
The Whistler's leader. She's the only one who can make use of that seed. Now go!
Okay, so that was a great big lore dump. I went silent for that because that was a lot to absorb. And most of it tracks pretty well with what we were picking up. From what I can tell, the mining machines drilled into Spore Rock, or whatever it is, Weave Rock. And that released this poisonous substance, which encroached on the homeland of the Whistlers. They allegedly sent messages, but eventually sent saboteurs instead. And that destroyed this entire continent, more or less. And probably theirs, too.
Grandma, I need to talk to you.
Quite busy here. What's the matter?
Grandma, listen to me. Don't fire.
What? Where are you? What's taking you so long?
Well, I got caught up in the fog, and then the polished ship came flying, and I thought I was gonna die, but Granny, they saved me. They sprayed something, and then there were flowers everywhere, and Rufus said that...
That bum at Needlebrick? Siggy, I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and come home.
Promise you won't do anything more until I'm there.
You're breaking up. Just vamoose on back now, will
You're
ya?
breaking my fucking ass.
Granny?
My ass, you're breaking up. And it wants me to stop and do a race. Ludonarrative dissonance, folks. Yeah, let's stop and do a race, right here, right now. Don't worry, I'll always find new ways to challenge you. You ready? Sure! We gotta race to the end of the race! Oh no! I fell off the thing. Okay, well that sucks. Let's just keep going. Rip all life on the planet. Yeah, well... Can all life on the planet do this? I don't think it can. Whoops. Okay. Let's try that again. I love that this is an option. stop and do a race, like, in the middle of fighting against extinction. Whoops. I should really have stopped and picked that up. I should not have just blown past that. It's cool. We're getting there. Oh, shit. Now, I would not be stopping to do a race if the movement in this game wasn't so damn fun to do. You know? So they've really got something here. Okay, I got that one. That's good. Yeah, I think we're gonna get it this time. Oh my stars and darters. I became beast for a moment. I'm sorry. You know, that thing I said about how we have it this time? I may have spoke prematurely. Well, if at first you don't succeed, the planet dies. And here's something I've been wondering about. Is a multiple system full of plant kin an ecosystem? Yeah, I deserve to miss a chest point for that one. There we go. Let's hit this. Lord. Oh, no, I'm not making it. Something would need to consume the plant matter. I love that we're just doing this! On autopilot! Alright, I'm gonna try one more time, and then we're gonna move on, if need be. But... oh no! I missed one! It's fine, it's fine. We'll be fine. Everything's fine here now. How are you? Boring conversation anyway. Dive. Hop up. Grab. Dive. Hop. Whoop. Nope. Missed it. Blew it. It's fine. We got... nope. We do not have this. Yeah, I'm gonna move on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move on. We've got this. Oh no. It's a very challenging course. And I kind of admire that. They're not holding back on that. I am a genius! Oh no! Let's check and see what we can get in the way of clothing here at the end of the world. What vegetable is forbidden on all ship? Leeks! See if there's anything new. Cactus hat. Beautiful. Oh, shit, yeah. Spirals. Bottle green, golden locks. Sour apple. Oh, man, that looks good. Candle Hill gear. That's a gear. The furnace worker's mask. The captain's hat. Quest hat. Aw, I was hoping for, like, King Graham. Taco Thursday! Go into the end of the game wearing a taco on your head. That reminds me of Anachronox. A fun American-made JRPG-style game that had totally arbitrary collectible objects, or tacos, scattered all over the game. That was a weird game. I never did finish that. I wonder... It was one of those games that was extremely buggy at release, but achieved kind of a second life through fan patches. And I'm extremely tempted to... Obviously I'm tempted to stream it sometime. I am tempted to stream every fucking game, except, like, Civilization. I don't really see a need to play Civilization, but... Obviously I'm tempted to stream it, because I'm tempted to stream everything. Sometimes I wonder if that's bothersome. Like, is it weird that I want to stream everything? I don't know if it is.
Blowtorch, please. Now, what's taking that girl so long? She knows I'm not fond of waiting.
Stop! Stop!
Oh, Sigrid. Nice to see that you made it back safely.
The paws don't control the gloom. They make it flower.
Huh. Make it flower? What are you rambling on about?
Grandma, I know what happened to Mom.
She died, trying to save us.
The paws.
No, you don't understand. She and Rufus wanted to stop the gloom from spreading. They tried to make it into the dandelion, but the gloom got her. He tried to save her, but...
You have a kind heart, Siggy. But you must stop believing everything people tell you. You are just like your mother in that respect. And if you think I'll let us all meet our maker because of the words of some driveling bum, you are gravely mistaken.
But he...
Even if he was telling the truth, your mother wouldn't have been in any danger if she had kept away from him in the first place.
Well, that's a lie.
Right to always judge people like that. They were trying to save us.
Sigrid, Sigrid. We all understand you're upset. All this stress would get the better of anyone. And you're just a kid. No wonder you've lost your head. Now, why don't you go have a lie down and let us take care of things?
Don't touch me!
Manners, young lady. I only want to help.
You want to destroy. That's what you want. That's what all of you want. Gloom you!
Shrimps? Shrimpy!
Well, you know how teenagers are, Doris. I wasn't all that easy myself, was I? Leave her. She just needs to walk it off. And we have very important things to attend to.
Ah, yes. Get back to work on my project right now. Man, you guys could turn around and look at the... No? Okay. I don't think multiple heads would help that much. Like, I'd still have to be in one place. Catch up with the barge. Okay. Probably do that.
Sigrid, where are you at?
Sigrid, it's Cassius. Answer us. We're getting ready to fire.
Fire at the barge and you fire at me.
Tell me you're joking. Have you lost your wits? You crazy, stubborn, disobedient... Nobody does anything until I give the order. Is that clear? Stay where you are, Sigrid. I'm coming to get you.
Sigrid just lightly implying she's already on the barge, but, oh, no, I missed that. Can I... I could get up there, but it didn't really help. That's fine.
Sigrid! Sigrid? I'm on my way! Where are you? What's your location?
I'm right by this island. The barge is just above it, and it's... Grandma, there are flowers here. I think I see apples.
No. No, that's not possible. Are you sure?
It's just like the stories you told me. I never thought
Sigrid, my dear, you are brave. I give you that. But we simply cannot conform our actions to a child's foolish whims. I am in your debt for helping us come such a long way. But now, it's time to finish what we've started. I am truly sorry, child.
No! Don't shoot!
I have to, Sigrid. It is my duty to do so. Our people want this, and I will not be stopped. The best you can do is try and save yourself.
Okay. Also, we got... something. Shank this Brexit motherfucker. That's a good take. I respect that.
Hey! Down here! Look at me! Oh, please look at me!
And here it comes. At least they didn't sink. Never mind. Well, is it too late to go home? Okay.
Three, 4, 5. Oh, thank the sparks you're all here. Plus 1 extra, it seems. Are you a Stranvillian?
I am, but I didn't want this. This wasn't the plan. I tried to stop them.
Oh, so this is how it ends. Stranville, destroying everything for good.
Are you Moira? I was
Literal
told to come see you.
rose-colored
I want to
glasses.
put things right.
There's nothing you can do, girl. Take my advice and go home while it still exists. A Night Weaver's seed? But it's so big.
It's been modified. My mother invented the technique. I was told you may know how to use it.
Well, if it has all the right qualities. But if there is only one, I don't think we can...
If you touch her, you're dead! You hear me? Take your dirty paws off my girl!
Who is that?
Put that away, Grandma!
I'm not letting them have you too! I have to!
The only thing you have to do right now is shut up for a while.
Sigrid,
I tried to tell you before. You wouldn't listen then, but you will listen now. To me and to Moira.
Moira? The Moira?
The very same. And on that ship was our last chance to keep the gloom away until your granddaughter came along.
Sigrid? How is she involved in all this? She shouldn't...
We're using a plant called Nightweaver. Its roots have the ability to tie down gloom. We've been shooting out spores from our airship day and night since that great wave came. But it barely kept the gloom from taking over. And now some geniuses decided to shoot that very ship down.
You're blaming us for trying to defend ourselves? Your people attacked us! You declared war on us!
You think we wanted war? You gave us no
Oh,
choice.
there's some clogs.
Oh, why didn't you just talk to us about...
There's no point in talking if no one will listen. We tried talking to you, both before and after the war. We tried sending messages. We tried sending messengers, and you repeatedly chose not to listen. Too high up on your pedestals with your riches to care about anyone below you. You ripped up the ground we walk on with your cursed drills and sent your own city into the deep.
Well, it takes two to tango, my late husband always said. You blew up the dandelion. Before that, the city was...
I'm sure there was a time for talking, but that time is not now. You're not gonna fight the gloom off by quarreling. Mom used to have this. Did you know that? It's a seed from the Nightweaver. Moira says we might be able to use it.
Iris? Why did she have
There's
to...
no time to explain. Right now, you just have to trust us. You have to trust me.
So you're saying that this seed could eliminate the gloom?
It has the right properties, but one is not enough, I'm afraid.
How does it work?
It's no ordinary seed. It's infused with sparks. That's what Rufus told me. Mom invented the technique.
Well, how about we boost it some more? After all, we do have a spark cannon.
Rufus and Mom tried to take the seeds into the dandelion. They wanted to spread them through the gloom pipes, tried to make it inside through one of them.
Well, I'd rather try something that fails than nothing at all. I think I know the place he referred to. I'll show you the way.
Cassius, recharge the cannon. We have some planting to do.
We have some what to do?
Just start recharging and keep Cloud out of action.
My pleasure, Doris. My pleasure.
All right. Now would you help me get to that pipe?
So keep Cloud out of action sounds like hit him over the head if he tries to stop you. But that may just be me. Also, everything in this game engine is really wobbly. Like, she held out the seed and her hand was like shaking up and down, and I'm not sure it was meant to be. Can't believe I'm this close to a Stranvillian. Dad told me you would come get me if I didn't go to sleep at night. That's, well, let's just say I've heard similar stories. Not that I'm sleeping much at all these days either. Now my medicine got lost in a crash, it's gonna be even worse. Find Philbin's medicine. I didn't realize that was a side quest. I'm gonna check this island over here real quick.
That sight sure brings back memories.
You've done it?
As long as my back would let me.
A while longer, to be honest. But they shouldn't be here in our world. When Stranville drilled for real rock year after year, the Earth's mantle cracked, and the rifts went all the way down to their domain. And if we don't repair what has been destroyed, our entire world will eventually fall into theirs.
That sounds like the shadow things come from some kind of subterranean... I don't know. Look at these letters! Grandma has some books in other languages at home, but she says there's no use learning them, since the city's stuck in the fog either way. Kom ihag ta itizana. Oh, this is, Dutch, I think? Norwegian? Don't see anything like medication up here, though. Although, oh, I hit the invisible wall of you. Oh no, here we go. When you're in the shop screen, yeah, when I'm in the shop screen, I bounce all over the place. And these are definitely apples. So yeah, we found the fabled, like, apple trees of Grandma's youth. Those are big fucking apples! Those are apples the size of her head. I would like an apple the size of my head. Alright, this is the, this is where we climbed up to try to warn the airship. This is... nothing in particular? But let's head up anyway. Another journal update. A seed from an apple! I finally got to taste one, and it's nothing like fish. Oh, good. She got to eat an apple. I am oddly glad of that. Apples are, in fact, very, very much nothing like fish.
So, a shadow came to you, too?
Yes. My oldest daughter. We lost her during the war. When the shadow came around, I just knew it was her. You do too, right, Sigrid? You know who has come to you.
I think so. I just couldn't believe it. But it feels like her.
Wait, are you saying that thing is my daughter?
A shadow of your daughter, at least. A body for a soul who needs to make contact.
Okay, they are definitely implying that, like, the drill dug into the afterlife or something. This is the most benign you drilled into hell scenario I've ever seen. Well, okay, maybe not hell, but...
This is it. This is the vent? This is where Iris...
Maybe a good girl and stay here with Moira. Grandma, no. I am not letting Iris see her only child walk right into the jaws of the same monster who killed her. Enough is enough. I already know the inside of the dandelion. But... shrimps, I just... You have your whole life ahead of you. I've already lived most of mine, and...
Oh.
My way of thinking hasn't exactly made things better recently, now has it? It's time to make up for that.
Huh.
She'll be alright. How can you be so sure? Because the two of you are made of the same stuff. Are we? We never agree on anything, and she talked about you like you were monsters. I guess to her we were. Look, Sigrid. I'm not gonna say I like your grandmother, but I see the way she looks at you. She's so afraid of losing you, she's forgotten to enjoy that you're here.
Oh.
I just wish she'd listen to me. Grandma, I have to go after her. Alright. So into the tunnel we go. The carcass. Damn. Sigrid, I told you! Grandma, stop. I'll take it from here.
Oh.
You don't understand. I can't lose you, too. Yeah, you didn't get very far, Grandma. I got a net. You're forgetting something important, you know.
Oh.
After I go in there, I will come back out.
Uh-huh.
Just be careful, Shrimp.
Oh.
No, I've said this 1,000 times, so be careful. Yep. No worries. I'm good. It's fine. There was something on the wall there. It's a grab point. Okay. But yeah, we drilled into the actual afterlife looking for, resources and fossil fuels or, you know, whatever. That is not a twist I saw coming. That is like fucking the plot of Doom 2016. This game has the plot of Doom 2016, kind of. Just because a game is comfortable looking doesn't mean it's, you know, nice. Alright, I can hit this. Yep. Up. The dandelion. Yeah, I want to know how Grandma intended to make it through that. Alright, so what are you?
Sparks. The dandelion.
Wait. Okay. We're gonna Shadow the Colossus this thing. Ugh, nope, can't do that. Ah. Oh, there's more than one.
What's happening, Sigrid? Are you inside?
Not yet, but I'm working on it.
I think I found another way in. I'm coming after you.
But really? Okay. I want to know what route she's taking. It's got to be easier than this. I like that we are going into slow motion repeatedly here. Probably help build it. Probably. Shatter the core.
This is it. The dandelion core.
I was expecting an eyeball. Alright. What are we doing here?
This ain't over.
Ooh, okay.
Come at me then.
Nope.
Put you back in the ground you came from. You won't extinguish my spark.
Even after it hits us, we regenerate so fast that this really isn't a threat. Unless, I guess, we fall in the gloom oil. Or whatever. Yeah, I think falling down there might be a problem.
Glooming storms. It's okay. It's okay. Just be glad you're not ophidiophobic.
Ophidiophobic. I don't know what that means. Okay, what am I doing here? Jumping. That's what I'm doing here.
You again?
There are snakes. Oh, good. Thank you. Yeah, that makes sense.
Lost your spark, huh? Feeling gloomy?
Oh, that was terrible. That was bad.
It's okay. It's okay. Just be glad you're not ophidiophobic.
Alright, do I just jump at this, then? No. No, this was a mistake. Okay. I'm stuck. A little bit stuck. Okay, don't jump into the gloom. Got it.
Or are these parasites?
Happily, I know how to handle this situation.
This ain't over. Put you back in the ground you came from. Come at me then. Feeling gloomy?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I can actually die here unless I, like, just sit still and let go of the controller, but
Come at me then.
we're doing... It's not a bad boss fight. It would be harder if...
Bringing the heavy cavalry.
Harder.
Come at me then.
Sigrid, you've placed the seed, right? They're getting ready to fire soon.
Too busy to talk, Grandma.
Just try to hurry. I'm almost there.
Like, this has all the visuals of a really serious boss fight. Oh, there we go. I guess we broke it. Immediate change of hair color.
It's done.
Alright, there goes the plant.
Deep breaths, my darling. Waves are crashing. We are still far from shore. Know that I've got you.
She's at peace now, don't you think?
Good.
What's the matter with Anita?
Easy, Doris. Nothing's wrong. I just thought it rude to leave an old lady in distress.
I have a feeling that particular lady knows how to take care of herself.
We did it, y'all. We sparkin' did it. Whoa, look at these weeds.
Solid stuff. I've never walked on ground that wasn't rock or sand.
You did well, all of you. Eventually. And without you, my dear girl, we never would have made it.
I saw right away that she was made of the right stuff.
Bravest little pirate there ever was. Isn't she, Doris?
Sigrid, you've done such... Why can't I just do this?
Grandma,
No, I have to do this. When Iris was a kid, John always took care of the mushy stuff. But when he wasn't around anymore and we lost Iris, when it was just you and me, I didn't know how to handle my own feelings, much less yours. I put a roof over your head, fried some herring for dinner, and wiped your nose. But the rest, I just couldn't... I'm so sorry, Shrimpy.
you didn't only feed me.
That expression.
You taught me how to use a wrench, and a hammer, and a blowtorch.
Not sure you can say you've learned to use something when you've almost burned the house down with it a few weeks ago.
You might be right about that.
I guess we'll have to keep practicing. Both that and the mushy stuff.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
So, what do we do now that we won?
This isn't a victory. It's a second chance.
The girl is right. This is where the real work begins. We have ground to walk upon,
But we need to learn how to cultivate it without depleting it. The rifts are sealed, but we still have to get rid of the rest of that wretched gloom.
How long will it take to fix this? When will everything be back to normal?
There's no fixed, dear. And I don't think any one of us knows what normal is anymore. It's a lifetime's work. What we end up with, only time can tell.
As long as no new fools come around and start ruining things, I'm sure we can keep things in order.
Untie me, you wretched cretin. I demand to be released.
I'm afraid I can't do that, sir, but if you just allow me to...
Word from Candle Hill. Seems the plants are growing there too. Apparently, a big stem of some kind has pierced right through the canteen.
Whoops.
Get some rest, folks. Then we have work to do.
Alright, that was pretty good. I gotta say, that was pretty good. Sit down, take a break, prepare, and rebuild. I feel like the part where they drilled into the afterlife and flooded the world with, like, darkness is actually rather understated in the end. But still, it's nice to see a game whose messaging is, yeah, disasters will happen, but life will continue. Things will never be like they were before, but they can be better than they are now. It's a good message. It is a good game. As a matter of fact, I don't feel a need to immediately follow it up with something. I think maybe this hour of stream is all we need for now. Next weekend I will pull something out. Maybe Sable. I've been thinking about Sable a lot. Sable is... I have played it before, but I didn't do a lot of the stuff in it. I don't feel like I rushed through it, but I don't feel like I fully engaged with some of the systems. No, not Fable, Sable S. Fable is a much, much different game. I don't like Fable that much. I don't like Fable 2 and 3 that much. Fable 1 is fine. Yes, Sable. It's a very coming-of-age sort of game. And we're just doing the credits in dead silence, aren't we? Sure. Okay. And of course on Tuesday, I will very likely be getting back to finishing up Strong Bad. Depending on when it unlocks. If it unlocks at midnight, I may play a little bit of Virtua Fighter later on. I may not. I don't know. I'm hand waggle on that. Well, yeah. Dead silent credits. Dominica Zwick Lewandowska. Huh. There are a lot of names in these credits that I am not quite brave enough to try to pronounce without a guide. Polish and Czechoslovakian names, I suppose. Somewhere in Middle Europe. Stadia team. That's right. This game came out on the Stadia first, if I recall correctly. Does anyone remember the Stadia? That was not a great direction for games to try to move in, but at least they tried. Would have been a good Stadia game. I agree. Okay, we're getting into like quality assurance. I'm gonna go ahead and skip from here. Thank you for playing Wavetale. You're welcome. You have now entered free play mode. Oh. Alright, I guess post-game you can just do that. Maybe that's why the combat wasn't that challenging. Entirely possible. Do we have anything new? Shiny crown. Because we finished the game, presumably. Anything else? No, that looks like it. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. And it looks like I could do any of the side quests that I wanted to mop up. Silman, Era, Brendan, Rion, and Ciarce. It feels odd seeing the Dirty Paws as actual people, with faces and names. I'm still wrapping my mind around everything. I feel so ashamed of everything we've put them through. Shame won't change anything. We need to figure out how to move forward now that the truth is out. And on that important note, I think we've largely wrapped up Wavetale. With Wally wrapped up Wavetale. Yeah. Yeah, there are 2 achievements I have left. Beat the 3rd challenge race and beat the 4th challenge race. And 1 hidden achievement, which I don't know what it is. But I'm good with this. So, as always, thank you folks for showing up. Thank you for enjoying the game. And I will be back next time with probably Sable. No, I will be back next time with more Strong Bad, but ooh gosh, I have no idea what I'm gonna play as a weekday game. I kind of want to save trails until after I try out the 3D stuff. Oh well, we'll come up with something. Good night, everybody.